Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. We made it.
Yep.
All right.
Hello. Welcome to my Instagram Live. Today I am interviewing Miss Linda Rey. Question 1. Introduce yourself.
Oh, thank you. Well, my name is Linda Rey, and my company is Aurora Consulting. And we have actually 3 businesses. My background is 30 plus years in the insurance business. My partner is 30 plus years in the mortgage banking. So I owned an insurance agency and sold it, and he retired, and we formed Aurora Consulting, a commercial financing brokerage to help businesses find money when the banks won't lend. And we basically put our expertise in financial services and marketing to work and have been working it for 3 years.
Great info.
Thank you.
Question 2. How long have you had a business?
Well, let's see. That I've owned my own business starting in, let's see, I worked with my father and I bought his business in 2013. But I had worked with him since 1999. And then I sold my half of the company back to my sister and started Aurora Consulting to help businesses with financing, insurance, and marketing. So right now it's been, I guess, 7 years as a true ownership on paper LLC.
Okay. Question 3. What was your favorite subject when you were in 3rd grade?
In 3rd grade, oh my goodness, how am I going to remember that far back? Let's see, how old are you when you're in third? How old are you? Are you in third?
I just turned 9.
You turned 9. And what grade are you in?
3rd grade.
You're in 3rd? Okay, so there you go. That's the question. So you're in 3rd grade and you're 9. So when I was 9, I remember liking science and math, but that did not last when I started getting older. But don't listen to what I just said. Delete. Math and science. But then I liked I don't even know. Math and science. Let's go with that. And spelling. I loved spelling. I was in a spelling bee. So that was fun.
My favorite subjects right now are art and reading.
Ooh, those are fun. Very creative.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Question 4. How is business going for you so far?
Well, Treandos, that's a really good question because 2020 has been challenging to say the least, and has, I think it's made us pause a little, take a deep breath, and review and see where are some things that we can change, or what's working, what's not working. And so for us, it was going really, really well up until March 18th when COVID hit. And because we do financing, the bank stopped lending through regular channels and traditional channels. And we had to pivot and decided to try to stay top of mind with being a resource. So we started posting daily with the SBA updates and disaster financing updates so businesses could get the money they were entitled to through the CARES Act. With that marketing strategy and just, not knowing what was going to happen, we were very fortunate to earn several clients who wanted us to help them with the financing and apply. So they did it the right way and got the most they could get. So that was unexpected good fortune for us, just to kind of put a Band-Aid on the whole business evaporating overnight kind of thing. So yeah, okay. So we're good. It's opened up new doors for us. So we're just grateful every day for that.
Great job.
Thank you.
Question 5. What is your business all about?
Well, okay, so there's three types of let's call them profit centers that we have. We have the commercial financing brokerage, which means we have a matrix of lenders who have expertise and specialties with lending money to different types of businesses for different purposes. So it all depends on the type of business and the condition, the financial condition of the business, and we try to help them secure financing depending on what their goals are and their financial condition. Then also I'm licensed as an insurance broker in the state of Connecticut, so I help some of our clients with business insurance. And I have been marketing for 30 years, and basically I'd like to say I'm a little bit of an expert with marketing. So I've been hired by other insurance professionals, brokers and agents who want to outsource some of their marketing because they're busy writing insurance and servicing their insurance clients. So I help them with a little bit of the marketing, some copywriting and stuff like that. So very busy, very rewarding to help other businesses who are looking to, just not only survive during COVID, but thrive beyond.
Okay. Question 6. Who motivates you during these challenging times with COVID-19?
Oh, I love that. Well, there's a couple people. First, my partner, Trevor, who we are not married, but we've been together for 6 years. And he's not only a financial professional, a financing professional, but he's also a musician, and he's very creative and he's very entertaining. And he just inspires me to be creative every day in some way, whether it's for fun or for business. So we've really kind of partnered together, and we actually like each other. So it's good that we work together and live together, and we make it work with having fun with some of our marketing campaigns. And then there's another woman, her name is Anne, and we speak every week on Fridays. So we have a call tomorrow at 9:00, and she's my accountability partner. And she and I just touch base every week to see what progress is happening with each other, motivate each other if we're feeling a little like overwhelmed, and we give each other ideas for our respective businesses. So I would say those two people are really, really important and valuable to me.
Great information.
Thank you.
Question 7. What is your business motto?
Our business motto is financing solutions for your business success story. And we do that because not only does it tell you what we do, but it also is how we believe and have hope and promise for a bright, productive future despite this pandemic. And we want businesses to have success stories for years to come. And we want to be a part of that however we can to help with growth and just to stay atop this conundrum that we're in right now.
Question 8. What is your business model? So not motto, model.
Oh, model. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is a new question, not.
Oh, it is a new question? Oh, okay. Our model is, we do a lot of prospecting through marketing. We have systems in place to organize all of our clients, to keep track of status updates and progress, especially with financing and banking, and it gets complicated. So, but it's just the two of us. We went from managing employees. I had staff when I owned a business. But now it's just the two of us. So we kind of downsized a little in that respect from having certain responsibilities with employees, which is a big job and a big responsibility. But it's just the two of us, working together and just keeping files organized and maximizing our technology and digital assets and space. So I don't think that really answers the question, but yeah.
Okay. Question 9. Who inspired you to start your own business?
Let's see. There was a woman who I used to work for. This was all the way back to 1986. If
I
you
wasn't alive then.
No, I know you weren't, and I saw your eyes like, wait, what? Like, was it black and white back then? Anyway, so 1986, I worked for this woman, and she had just started her business, and she was tough a little bit, but she had high expectations of her business, and I always thought it was kind of cool just to create out of thin air these, just to be able to earn money because you're doing something really good for someone. You're serving and delivering value for a product or service. And she had said to me one day, well, when you have your own business, and at the time I was 20 years old, right? So I was like, when I have my own business, oh my goodness, that's possible? And she was like, yeah, it's possible. You can do anything. So, and see, look at this. You're 9 and you have your own business. So that's super exciting. I was 20, still deciding what the heck I wanted to do. But her name was Ellen. So it was fun.
Okay, I started my business at 5.
Oh, at 5, that's right. Forgive me, sir. That is, we must state that that's the fact, not 9, 5, even better. That's very impressive and inspiring all by itself.
Thank you. Question 10. Where do you see your business in 15 years?
Where do I see my business in 15 years?
Yep.
So let's see. So it's 2020. Trevor and I have some goals and aspirations around creating content. We have a couple of books we are writing, and he has a couple of albums he needs to record, or CDs, or MP3. What do they call them these days? MP3s. He has an album he needs to release because he's got many songs. He's got dozens and dozens of songs we need to have published. So we're probably going to be more in the content creation space with books and music. And occasionally, probably we're going to keep our toe in the financial services because I'm licensed as an insurance professional, and our financing background would still, I think, be a very nice asset to have as another profit center. So I think it's that entrepreneurial spirit that we want to continue to exercise, where it's like, with all that we do. What's that? Hello?
Oh, I can still hear. Someone was calling me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we have big goals that will continue on. I'm too young to retire, Treandos.
Okay, great info. Question 11. How was it like to own a business?
Let's see, what's today? Today was a great day. What is it like? It's fulfilling, but yet sometimes it's worrisome in a way, depending on external factors beyond our control, like how much money we lost in March because our pipeline disappeared and we had to essentially start over. So that can be a little challenging mentally, spiritually, emotionally. But all in all, we just, we are in control of our own activity and what we do every day to try to serve clients and prospective clients. So having the knowledge we have and putting it to work is the only thing we have under control. And there are people out there every day who are looking for us with what we do as business owners. And it's just a matter of continuing to amplify our message and project all of the goodness that we have to deliver for people who need our products and services, right?
Question 12. Do you have any tips for people that want to start a business?
Oh, tons and tons and tons of tips. Where to start?
Maybe you should give them 3 questions.
Three tips?
Answers. Yeah, 3
Okay.
tips.
Okay. So just learning how to, and I know you have other kidpreneurs that watch your show and who are business owners. I would say one thing is to learn how to draft a business plan. Now, I know that sounds onerous and it sounds exhausting, but you can call it something that could be more creative sounding. Like people sometimes will call it a vision plan, or just a vision plan, but a business plan to map out your goals for your business and the activity you're going to do to get there, and track it. Keep track of your financials. And don't just make money and spend money and then not know what it's doing, where it's going. You have to track your financials, because when you grow, and you will grow, and if you want to have opportunities with, whether it's just for your own inspiration and growth, or if you do need to go to, if you do need to borrow money because you want to leverage working capital, for your business, you have to have your financials in order. So I would say learn how to write a business plan. Make sure you have a system for tracking your financials. Oh, and here's a tip that has nothing to do with the should, would, coulda. This is, get the book Strengths Finder. It's on Amazon. It's probably $13.99, and it's going to help you. There's like a little quiz or a survey kind of thing, and it's going to give you an idea of what your strengths are, so that you can then know what things you can delegate or outsource, or get feedback on for how to do it in the most effective way. Because we're really good at some stuff and we're not so great at some other stuff. We love doing some stuff and we don't like doing some other stuff. You have to find out what hat to wear and what to delegate. And that there are tools out there to figure that out. But the book, the most economical way to do that is the Strengths Finder book. I cannot remember who wrote it, but if you Google Strengths Finder book, it's there. Those are my 3 tips. Learn how to do a business plan. Study how you're going to track your financials, and get the Strengths Finder book to know what your strengths are, so you can delegate the rest or outsource the rest.
I think that was great tips.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Question 13. Has COVID-19 impacted your business in a way?
A big way. Yeah, we lost about $150,000 in commissions. So that was not a good day. So we've had to get creative with how to pivot and how to, just be a resource for people. So we didn't recoup any of that money. We likely never will. But we will continue on with helping other business owners who need to borrow money and want to do it in the most cost-effective way. We have lenders who are waiting, depending on that type of business, And depending on the financial condition of the company, we have lenders who have the capability of still lending money, even though a lot of banks have much stringent guidelines to borrowing money. And we have a whole YouTube channel on all of this stuff because it's been nutty with how things are. The banks have money, but they're not letting it go very easily. So as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, if you are looking to finance certain aspects of your business, there are some key considerations that must be followed.
Great job. COVID-19 has impacted my business in a way, but it's also helped us because we have more online sales.
Yes, good for you. See, you pivoted too. You're so smart.
Question 14. Do you have any words of hope for this world?
Ooh, that's a big one, isn't it?
COVID-19?
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's been, for me personally, how I've coped is a couple of things. Most simply is through exercise and getting out into my yard and doing yard work gave me a space with nature to have some time to think and relax and breathe and get some exercise, keep the blood moving. And it also helped me to realize, because I love where I live, I love the person that I live with, that every day, despite bigger things that are happening that are globally devastating, there are little things every day that we experience in our lives, personally, individually, that we have to just be grateful for. I don't care if it's that you love your dog and you get to pet your dog every morning because he's kissing your face. Be grateful for that. Be thankful for those little moments, those little experiences that you have that make you happy, that give you that joy, that smile on your face. And I think the even if there's small little gratitude moments that you have and you're thankful for the smallest things, it just helps to relieve a heavy heart when things seem so down and dark. So I think gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.
Question 15.
Okay.
Question 15. I'm gonna skip that one because I had to do it when we were on the Instagram live, but we had to transition to Zoom. It was questions in the chat, and we don't have a chat question.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wait, or we could do a Facebook question. We're gonna do a Facebook question.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, can you please put them in the chat of Facebook?
So how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How do you and your brother, you guys, we work together, right?
Yep.
Streaming live on Facebook.
Yeah.
Put
Are
them
you
in
his
the
boss? Are you his boss?
Yes, I am his boss, but he also we're like equal partners, but like I started the business, so I decided I want to be CEO, but he
So
used
how
to
are you
be
doing?
the vice president.
I'm doing great.
And then
How
so
do you and
I
your brother,
promoted
you guys,
him
we work
to
together,
the
right?
president because I used to be the president and CEO and founder.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So you probably had to start delegating, right? That's why
Yep.
your mom is managing now. It's awesome.
Yep.
So you're her boss. Except when it's time to brush your teeth, then she's the boss.
Someone said,
How did you choose?
how did you choose your accountability partner? Someone asked that question.
Oh, I love this question. Okay, Anne, she used to be an executive at a very large insurance company. So our backgrounds were similar. by way of the insurance space. But also she left her position to start a business. So we were both in the insurance space. We both left our previous positions and started new businesses. And we had been on social media, like sort of like keeping up with each other on social media, seeing progress and remembering working together. She had, being an executive at the insurance company, she had asked me as an insurance agency owner to come and speak to other agents at the company. So we just said, let's like tap into each other. We really liked each other, and we had similar backgrounds and similar goals. So that's such a good question, because you do have to choose wisely, because it's easy to commiserate when things get tough, but you have to have the perseverance, and you have to have that drive to want to continue to excel. So you have to have somebody who is as hopeful and promising, that feels that there's hope and promise as you do. Such a great question.
Okay, and someone else has a question. It says, who or what is your greatest inspiration and why?
My biggest inspiration?
Yes, inspiration.
Inspiration. Who or what is my biggest inspiration?
Yes, who or what is your greatest inspiration?
Oh, okay. So my parents, they did so much to, they both worked, my mom was a nurse. My dad had his own insurance agency. That's how I got into the insurance business. My father used to be mayor and trustee, and he was, he coached Little League, and he was a volunteer firefighter, and just did so many things in the community to help. And my mom was a pediatric nurse. So, they were just all about above service and service above self. And that always left an impression with me on how to, whether I'm volunteering or just getting involved with different community organizations or business organizations, and being around like-minded people when it comes to, just helping others. So I would say my parents, and yeah.
Okay,
Love
great
that.
info. And last question. So Shana Thornton said, did you ever consider another career or job?
Yes. So what happened was, I used to work for my dad when I was a teenager, and in high school, after school, would go to his office. And I did not want to write insurance. I did not want to work in insurance. If I had to write auto insurance or homeowners insurance, it was a big fat yawn for me. And I tried to get out of insurance by moving to Atlanta, except for I got a referral for someone who worked in Atlanta, and it ended up being another insurance company. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? Here we are. Atlanta's wonderful. It was a wonderful company. So I went and I did that for 9 years. So when I moved home to New York from Atlanta, I was like, I don't want to work in insurance. I already tried to leave this once. I'm going to try to go and do something else. And what I did was I went and sold. Now, for all the younger people out there, you're not going to know what this is, but I sold Yellow Page advertising for 3 weeks. And I went back to my father's office in tears saying, I don't want to sell Yellow Page advertising. He
Is
goes,
that a phone book?
it's a phone book. Yes. Yes. So I said, I don't want to do this. And he said, why are you fighting this? Just come work here and stop all this nonsense and just come work here at the agency. And so I did. And so then thus was my 20-year insurance agency experience. And so only now with 3 years working with Trevor doing commercial financing was the closest of a departure that I've gotten to doing something else.
Okay,
There you
and
go.
I'm gonna check if there's any more questions. I don't. I don't think there's any more questions, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Question 17. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, do I have any questions? Well, I know we were talking a little bit here and there. So, what do you have planned with your executive team, with your business? Seeing as you started this business when you were 5, you have a charitable contribution part of your endeavor, correct? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself in 5 years putting my business worldwide and maybe adding a few more products like a coffee mug. And now we're working on a book too. So that'll be released. I don't know. I think like in a month or 2.
The book is going to be released in a month?
Yep. It's called Book Bandits.
Oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now, so do you have any plans for adding to your team that's not a family member?
Maybe like my friend or something.
Yeah.
My friend has a lot of good ideas, my best friend. Or one of my mom's friends or my dad's friends. Someone
Well,
like that.
are you incorporated, or do you have like an LLC and all of that?
Yep.
Okay. So so here's a tip. If you're hiring people, make sure you have some solid hiring practices in place.
Okay. I have LLC and trademarks.
Oh, you do? Oh, wow. You are on top of it, all of it.
Thank
Well, that's good. Just make sure that a lot of stuff, I don't want this to sound like you can't just have a handshake or a paper napkin anymore as agreements. But when it comes to business, just make sure to protect yourself and your family and everything you've worked for, that you have certain things in writing, and that there are conditions of satisfaction. So expectations are on, everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. So when emotions get high, that everyone knows, okay, let's just take a deep breath and talk this through like kidpreneurs that we are, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Do you have any more questions for me, or should we move on to the next question?
Oh, we have more questions? Oh, that'd be great. I would love another question.
There's only one more question, by the way.
Okay.
Question 18. Where can we go for more information?
Oh, well, we have a website. It's Aurora, AURORA consulting.biz. And that is our website, where we have a ton of blogs on financing. We have a ton of videos on financing. And we have blogs too on marketing. We have a YouTube channel that I'm really trying to expand. And that is youtube.com/Linda Rey, REY, and AND Trevor, TREVOR. And that is where we have playlists on all kinds of things for disaster financing. And they're fun videos. I will say that they're talking head videos, but we have a lot of fun with our videos because I love editing videos. So we have sound effects and fun GIFs and stuff to kind of keep it light with the heavy info, because not everybody is having fun with finance. You know what I mean?
I I also have a YouTube channel.
Oh, what's your YouTube channel?
Teen and Bow Ties and Apparel.
Well, I am checking that out and I am subscribing and hitting that bell so I can hear see every time that you publish a new video.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for reaching out. I'm glad we got this worked out. I know the Instagram was a little glitchy, but here we are, and thank you so, so much. And I want to wish you and your family a joyous holiday season. And are you, so here's a question. What's going on with you? Did you write your letter to Santa?
Yep, I want a Lego set.
Ooh, fun. Any specific? I don't have children, so I don't know a lot about children's toys, but does Lego have different styles of like things?
Yep, you can build different things from an ice cream stand to a giant roller coaster.
Whoa, what are you the roller coaster sounds fun.
Yep, I want to make a roller coaster, but it's not like a roller coaster you can ride on. It's basically like a mini version of a roller coaster.
Yeah. And they have do they have the little carts that then can go on?
They have little carts that go around.
Oh, that is so fun. Well, I am sure that you're on the nice list and you're going to be getting everything that you want. So I'm very happy about that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure and I appreciate you inviting me and spending time and hopefully there's some business tips you can use and your friends can use and your other entrepreneur friends. So have a fantastic holiday, Treandos.
Thank you. Likewise.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Make sure you guys check out www.teenandbowties.com. Remember, this is Treandos Thornton signing off.